Hi everyone, this is Dan from JazzComposersPresent.com, an online space where composers, musicians, and listeners come together to celebrate the music we love. I'm here today with Miho Hazama, Grammy-nominated composer, arranger, chief conductor of the Danish Radio Big Band, permanent guest conductor with the Metropole Orchestra, and leader of her own internationally acclaimed chamber ensemble, M-Unit. Miho is here to show us how to assign a concept to your composition.
Thank you, Dan. And then hi everyone. Today, I'd like to have a preview of my Composer Spotlight session, which will be open for the Jazz Composers Present members on July 7th. My theme of the event is, how do you assign a concept to your composition? When you have a concept that is not necessarily related to music, how would you make it into the music? Here's an example of that on my composition named Fugue, which is from my chamber orchestra's second album called Time River. First of all, let's take a look at this chart. This is a numeral chart that I found. This chart is made by number 1 through 8, and it has the same sequence both vertically and horizontally. And when you see the top sequence, which is the row 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you see its retrograde sequence in the bottom, which is the row 8. The same strategy goes on with the row 2 and the 7, row 3 and the 6, and the row 4 and the 5. I thought this is really cool, and I wanted to use this as an idea for my composition. But now, how? So there are so many possibilities and ways to assign number 1 through 8 into music. Because first of all, you can make a lot of scales using 8 notes from the beginning to the octave up. That's 8 notes. That's 8 notes as well. That's also 8 notes as well. Then you could apply this idea to make harmonies or intervals. There are so many things to do. Or you could use these numbers to make a rhythm pattern or time signatures. And maybe I'm going to show you. Here's a relatively simpler idea of me assigning the numbers, which was the case for row 3 and row 6. Let's take a look at the score. So musically, I wanted to have a stable rhythm, but I wanted to hear something like quite intense there. So I decided to use this, number row as a number of how many times you play a functional chord. So here is the row 3, which is 3, 6, 1, 3, 6, 1, 3, 6. I put 3 major chord first, and then 6 minor chords next. And then 1 non-chord. One more round, 3 major chords, 6 minor chords, and then 1. And then one more round. As you can see, as a color, it's a red major chord, blue as a minor chord, green as a non-chord. So that's how, the chord progression goes, and that's how the section was made. Let's listen to this section as an example. This is how the music goes. And then since, row 3 and row 6 are retrograde each other, I also wanted to have a musical relationship between the row 3 and the 6. So this rhythm pattern comes back in the viola solo section later on with a very, very similar assignment. Let's take a look at the score there. So instead of minor chords or, major chords, this time I had the same upper structures for 6 times first, basically the same top note. And then different top notes for 3 times. And then non-chord 1. So that's also the pattern of 6 times of the same upper structure, 3 times of different upper structure, 1 of non-chord, 6, 3, 1, and then 6, 3. And then that's how this section goes with the row 6 from the concept. So that was a part of my compositional idea from that numeral chart. But on July 7th at the Composers Spotlight, I am going to explain all the ideas that I had from the numeral chart. So if you are interested in, please become a member today, and I really hope to see you on July 7th.
Thanks for watching today's mini lesson. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. To watch our full-length events and participate in live Q&As with our presenting artists, head over to jazzcomposerspresent.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.